Oh man, now that's content.
Is this thing on? Oh yeah, it's going. Okay. Hey everyone, this is Aaron, and this is my Jack Attack's top 10 in the bag.
No, get out of here. I told you. You get out of here, Aaron Young. Hey, I'm Jack Stewart, and this is my Jack Attacks Discs in the Bag top 10. Thanks for watching. All right, so I'm actually going to work backwards and start with my drivers, and we're going to work towards the putters. The first disc, if you know me, you know I love an Innova Boss. This is the Big Germ edition, his tour series. I was devastated when he went to MVP because we're not getting any more of these. And this is the first run, the much sought after, coveted. I know a few guys that would love to get their greedy little hands on this. This one is super beat in, but originally they were like almost like a pyramid, like super domey with a nice point to them. Yeah, this one is beat into hell, which means it can actually hold some really nice long panning Anheuser shots, but it's super overstable still, dependable. Throw it in the wind whenever you need to make sure you get in the fairway. Great disc. If you watched Kevin Jones' Innova in the Bag, he said this is his favorite disc of all time. So high praise, and I think everybody should have a Halo Boss. All right, next up, probably get flack for this, but I feel like everybody needs a 14 speed in their bag. This is the Westside Discs Destiny. I have had a million of these, maybe not the best compliment to them, but I lose them all the time, so I keep getting new ones. This is one that I dyed myself a long time ago. This one has been in and out of the bag a ton. 14 speed, but super controllable, very flippy. Even like smaller arms can make this work for them. I was in a dubs tournament and got this one a little bit over 400, and I'm not doing that with a lot of discs. So if you want to etch out that last little bit of distance, Westside Discs Destiny. All right, moving on to my fairways. Another disc that you cannot get anymore because of people, jumping ship, but the Anthony Barella T-Bird 3. It's glow. It does not glow very well. As you can see by the stamp, very well loved. This might be the oldest disc in my bag, but kind of the definition of point and shoot. I'm not throwing it off the tee a lot, but out here at Kayak Point on some of these par fours, it's great for like your second shot. A little bit longer than approach, but a lot shorter than a drive. I happen to have two of these brand new, just sitting in my closet, waiting for the, break glass in case of emergency if I ever lose this one. Great for long, just slow panning Anheuser shots, which is like a really good tool to have in your bag, and I feel like pretty rare for discs to fly like that. So perfectly beat in. Love this disc. Would be devastated if I lost it.
In the ring. And here comes Big Jack Cunningham.
This guy is a big guy, and it says Big Jack, but he's a very big dude. He's probably about 6'4", about 350 pounds. He's a monster, but this monster, he can move.
Wait a minute.
What is this?
No way. Farmer, you gotta be kidding me.
What? Holy cow. This is new school. Not old school, that's new school.
That was the hugest new school I've ever seen. Let's watch that again. Oh my God.
Look at the shock on Jeff Cobb's face right now.
All right, so that was kind of quick. I'm in crisis mode where I'm not loving a lot of my drivers right now. I'm trying to find like my main driver. So we're already jumping to mid-ranges. Love a Comet. I've had a ton of Comets. They were sold to me. I came from Ultimate Frisbee, and they were sold to me as flying like an Ultimate Frisbee, and I think that's a perfect way to describe a Comet. And then you gotta love the Donkey Comet. Self-died for when the new video came out. Yeah, flies like an Ultimate Frisbee, follows any line you put it on. It's a great disc to play catch with somebody if you're warming up before a tournament. And I just love the die. Shout out to Isaac Strom, Comet Squad. I also have a flippy mid-range problem. I have like 5 or 6 in my bag right now. I think that might be my favorite type of disc to throw. For a long time, this was going to be a Buzz, and then the Melita came out, and this was sort of like a game day decision, and it's been flying a lot like my Buzz. But yeah, throw it on like a little bit of hyzer, pop up to flat, and just kind of like coast straight forever. Not a ton of fade either. But I just like the hand feel better. I think that's always been my knock against the Buzz, is the grip just doesn't really feel comfortable in my hand. And this one is like much more rounded, feels natural. And I've only had this for like maybe a month, but I have like fallen in love with it. So yeah, if you love the way a Buzz flies, but you don't really love how it holds the grip, try out a Melita.
Yummy. Come on. Oh! Park job.
That'll do.
What was that?
Melita. Okay, moving on. We are down to putters and approaches. I feel like it's not that surprising. Everybody has to have a Berg. It is by law, and this, I could have chosen any. This one is my favorite one, another self-die. It is the Zoidberg from Futurama, and based off of one of the funniest scenes, I think, with Zoidberg.
I'm Santa Claus. 6.
We're also Santa Claus!
And I'm his friend Jesus.
Yeah, I can putt with this if I need a little bit of further distance with a turbo. It's obviously great for approaches. This plastic from Castaplast is amazing, and it's like super grippy, so I think it's great for approaches. Once it hits, it's going to grab the dirt. It's not going anywhere. And yeah, just what a fun disc to to bust out on tournaments with strangers.
almost filmed Ace.
Say it a little loud.
All right. Another putter approach disc, although I think it's classified as a mid-range now, but it is the R Pro Pig. R Pro is like the best plastic for an approach disc, I think. It feels so like tight and grippy in the hand. As you can see, this disc has been very well loved. This was my main putter for like well over a year. Might not be able to get it on camera, but it is warped to shit and looks like a dog dish. But the craziest thing about this disc is that because it is so beat in, it is a pig, which is notoriously overstable, that is actually flippy. And those seem to be the best discs everybody loves, is a overstable disc that gets beat in to where it is flippy and you can turn it over. It is amazing for woods shots. If you need to go down a tunnel, finish right, put on a little bit of hyzer, just really pop it, give it a good spin, and it will turn over. And yeah, if you give it enough spin, it'll even like finish right. It's such a fun disc to throw and kind of a almost an oxymoron of a disc, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to get sponsored. Okay, another putter, a throwing putter for sure, the Luna from Discraft. Another disc that's not very surprising. I feel like everybody loves a Luna. If you ever have to play like a one disc round, Luna, Buzz, like they have to be top of the list. This one specifically is the Paul Macbeth, like the kind of like, you know, Mario ripoff. Please don't sue Nintendo. This one gifted to me from Chandler Ray. And I think that's the benefit of having friends on the Pro Tour, is they can snipe you some pretty cool discs. This one is actually pretty flippy. I feel like Lunas have like a very wide degree of stabilities, but this one, pretty flippy. Give it a nice pop on hyzer, get to flat, little bit of drift, might come back eventually. But you all know what a Luna is. You know how a Luna flies. Yeah, great disc.
Come on, Paul. Oh, yeah.
All right, second to last. This one I think is definitively the oldest disc in my bag. It is my favorite die that I've ever done. Very meaningful disc. This is my Innova Rat. I feel like other than Nate Sexton, you don't really hear about people throwing rats a lot, and I'm kind of shocked because this is the most point and shoot disc I feel like I have ever thrown. I have had this for years. I have thrown this disc hundreds of times, and I'm not being hyperbolic. I don't think I have ever been surprised by it. It always goes exactly where you want it to go, and if it doesn't, you know exactly what you did wrong. The die is based off of the Simpsons episode Mother Simpson, which is my favorite episode. Yeah, I just can't say enough about this. I'm not really throwing it off the tee very much, and it's honestly not one I use for approaches, but again, it's amazing for like those second shots on like par fours. Put my name on the back of it in the Simpsons logo, love that. And when I won my first MA1 tournament, lucky enough, I was able to lay up for the win. So I got to choose, like, what disc do you want to tap in to win? And instantly I knew this is the one.
All right, Jack Stewart, Ruby Run, MA1 for the win.
Jacob Stilley videotaping Jack.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah!
Favorite disc, favorite die. Don't know what I would do without it. Which I think is another reason I've started throwing it less, is because I just don't want to lose it. Dope. And lastly, as you could expect, my putting putter, the last disc, the AGL Baobab. I used to think it was pronounced Baobab, and then Ken Jennings on Jeopardy said Baobab. I trust him more than myself. I am a turbo putter, as I'm sure you know, and I feel like the main characteristic of this disc is this blunt edge on it. And for the turbo, that's exactly what you want, because you only get one finger, one point of contact on the disc when you putt. So you want to have like the most contact you can. So blunt edge really helps. Super overstable, super beef, which again for the turbo putt, I have heard of turbo putters that like very flippy discs, different strokes for different folks. I like super overstable, and so I can really like spin it into the basket. Feels very dependable. Amazing putter for the turbo putt. But the Baobab is also so versatile. It is great for throwing if you need an approach, a tricky approach. It is a utility disc. If you need that really sharp, like S-curve, like flex this through some trees, almost like a putter tilt, if you will. And lastly, again, versatility is the main goal here. This thing is an amazing flick roller. It has completely changed my game over the last like 2 years, is developing the flick roller. It gets me out of so many jams. And again, because of this blunt edge, this disc is basically just a tire. I wouldn't say that I'm good at flick rollers. I'm saying it is super easy to throw flick rollers with the Baobab. This one gifted to me from Bogey Gal in Oregon, who I did a bunch of dives for. So shout out, thank you. Yeah, everybody who gets one of these seems to gift me with them, and I really appreciate it. But this is the one. Again, if I lose this, I would be devastated, which means I should probably stop flick rolling it in the woods. But yeah, those are my top 10 discs in my bag. I appreciate all of you watching. Yeah, I started this project a year ago because I was bored at work and I wanted something that would feel productive in my downtime, and video editing seemed like the jam. And I asked myself, what are my favorite things to watch? And it was in the bag videos. If you play with me, I'm always asking people what they're throwing, why they're throwing it. I think that's the most interesting aspect of the game. And so my goal was to do this for 1 year, make 12 videos, one a month, and it ended up kind of exploding. And I think I ended up closer to like 30 videos, something crazy like that. And yeah, we're doing in the bags, we're doing tournament coverage, we're doing video essays, we're doing all these different things, which is pretty cool. However, the goal was to do this for 1 year, and starting in January, my schedule is going to look very different. So there will be a video coming out December 31st at the end of this month, and that will be the last video for a while. I don't know if there will be more. There might be, there very well could be, but the channel, everything like that is going to look super different. So all that to say, thank you all so much for coming along for the ride. Some people I would love to thank. Jared Paul, Dr. Disc Golf, he was the very first person to do this. Funny enough, when he showed up, he had no idea that he was going to be, it was his in the bag. He thought it was mine and he was going to be filming. But like a true champ, he showed up, he nailed it, and so that was the first episode. And also have to appreciate him being the guinea pig, doing the first episode when I had no clue what I was doing. Still don't, but like a little more. Shout out to Chandler Ray, who is busy on the Pro Tour, killing it, just won her first A tier. And then even when she was here for like 2 days, now that she's a big shot, she would still find time, help out, make some videos, got me on some commentary. That was really rad. Shout out, of course, to Kayak Point Disc Golf Resort. Not only is it like by far just the best courses around, but also it's the best place to film if you're doing any kind of content. There's 4 courses, there's carts, there's a driving range, there's practice putt baskets just outside this window, in fact. So yeah, if you're gonna do any kind of filming, like this is the place to be. Shout out to Kayak for allowing me to film here, for selling my dies, for always being chill. Far From Par, Daisy and Matt, big thanks to them for allowing me to use pretty much their entire roster of players for these in the bag videos and all my other videos. I love featuring the local talent. Thanks to them for letting me film in their shop. Thanks to them for like using their very expensive drone to get me some really cool footage for some of my videos. And even bigger thanks for then destroying that very expensive drone to get me footage for like these videos. Very much appreciated. Shout out to Aaron Young and the entire Bark squad, but especially Aaron Young for being able to take a joke and then another joke and then like 30 more jokes in every video. Shout out to Brody Whitcomb, Alex Couch, Zach Johns, these guys that were didn't even want to be in the videos, just wanted to help out, said they would film. That stuff means the world. That's so cool. And lastly, shout out to camera girl Camaraya for helping out always with filming, watching videos before they were even done, giving proof watches, proof of concept, and listening for endless hours about all my dumb ideas. So lastly, most importantly, thank you all for watching these. I appreciate it so much. There might be more stuff in the future. We will see. But that is my top 10 in the bag. Fuck, that is hard to say. Everybody was right. That is my Jack Attacks discs in the bag, top 10, the final one for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and have fun out there. I don't know. Go throw. All right. Thank you. All right, that was my top 10 discs in the bag. This is Jack Stewart from Jack Attacks Discs. And I just want to say thank you all so much for watching these videos. I put a lot of work into. Oh no! No, not again! You mother! Oh no! Oh, that's why they call it a breaker.
Or it's also known as the ground.
For real. I mean, I guess he's got the grabber.
Okay. Woo! Oh, you didn't take your shoes off?
No.
Wow. Okay. I would have taken my pants off.
Actually, where is it?
I know you would have.
To your right. More now it's straight. You're walking toward it. That's the right line.
Yeah, you're headed straight to it.
Yeah.
This is like what Ricky Wysocki does for fun.
Right. That's not mine.
Ah, that's pretty good. This is Jason Henshaw's.
You're welcome, Jason Penshaw. Oh,
that's not
sorry,
helpful.
Jason Penshaw. Well, when he watches the video, he'll probably...
It's in the middle of the stickers.
It's in a actually much worse spot than it was.
That would have been easier to get before.
For sure. Well, there's going to be a pretty boring 5-minute
Right.
chunk of this video.
I was talking about K-pop unit on
You
here.
can put it in fast.
Yeah, that'll help.
I'm gonna tell
I almost off.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Atta
Do
boy.
we know Jason Hensel?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
I can take it to Far From Par tomorrow if you want.
It has his phone number and email.
His email, that's good.
Up to you. Email, professional.
Yeah.
It has his LinkedIn.
Oregonian.
Oh, wow.
503. All right, the next one.
Halo.
Is it a putter?
It's a champ something, I think.
Oh, it's.
Oh, it's just died. Jason.
Is it
Oh, where's Daryl?
If that's the same effing guy.
If it's 503, I'd be hilarious. It's a 425 and a 503.
That would have been funny if it was the same dude, though.
Not all heroes wear
These will
capes.
be up on my.
Some wear wet sweatpants.
Yeah.
These will be up on my whatnot.
On your
later
whatnot.
tonight.
The wet knot.
Now I'm trying to decide if I want to walk down to 15 and.
And throw them in the water.
No, but since I'm already wet.